how do you come up with lyrics? All right. So the magpie said, how do you come up with lyrics? I'm thinking of becoming a singer-songwriter, and I've mostly got the singer part down, but I'm not so good with lyrics, and none of my friends are into music, so I need advice. I am here to answer your question. All right, so writing lyrics, like I mentioned earlier, let that inner English nerd out, because writing songs isn't just music, it's also literature. Even though it sounds kind of weird and you're thinking, no, how could music and literature, they definitely coincide, trust me. So when you're writing a song, obviously, like, you want to, if you want the song to be, you, if okay, for me, I like to tell a story with songs. So, like I was saying earlier about character development and like analyzing character, first you got to break down the character you're writing about. If you're writing a song about a character, and then you choose what part of the character you want to amplify or highlight, and you go off of that. Another, if you're not writing a character song, one thing I do a lot is I think of the song as poetry. I know a lot of people think poetry is so boring or they don't like poetry. I love poetry and I do write poetry. I just don't post it because I don't know where I would post poetry, but I love poetry. And poetry is basically a song without music. Um, and so I like and I take a lot of inspiration from poetry because of rhyme schemes. And in poetry, it's all about rhyming, but it's also about free verse. And songs are also about rhyming and free verse. So if you don't know what free verse is, free verse means your lyrics don't rhyme, and then rhyming is obviously the opposite of that. So I try to find songs like, oh, do I want I try to find words that rhyme or they almost rhyme to give it a nice flow. And if you need help coming up with rhymes, Rhyme Zone is your best friend. I use Rhyme Zone all the time. So helpful, so helpful. Just honestly, Rhyme Zone. It's so helpful. And obviously, a given, write from the heart. If you're writing about yourself or somebody else, a character, or a situation that someone close to you went through, just write from your heart. Because I feel like if, like, don't write something that you're, like, honestly, you can write anything, but when you are writing something, try to just take it from, the heart. Don't don't try to be like, oh, I want to write a song like this or like somebody else. Think about your style. Try to do something that's true to you. Uh, and just take your time with it if you need to. Some people, it's easy for them to write a song super fast, and that's okay. But some people it takes longer, and it's your own speed. Honestly, go at your own pace. Do what works best for you. If you think rhyming is good, then rhyme. If you don't like rhyming, then don't. You don't have to rhyme in songs. If you are an English nerd and you want to write about a character, or you're a theater nerd and you want to write about a character, go for it. But if you just want to write about yourself or something you went through, then go for it. Honestly, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Take a chance. Try out different techniques. Try out different things. But yeah.